Where last we left off, our adventurers arrived in Downfall, a city of, well, village really, of bullywugs, home to the Soggy Court, and met many of its denizens, including galabdurs, some animated coals, a scarecrow with a gourd for a head, a king, and some darklings with interesting encrypted messages. They, the king, however, had a mission for our adventurers to return a book that he had come into possession of, to return it to the hag known as Bavlornia Brightstraw. But, of course, you couldn't just go there looking like that. It's all riff-raffed and such, so they dressed you in their finest wares that a bullywug court could offer. And now you find yourself on a small raft, well, skiff, boat, word that floats here, on your way to Bavlornia's cottage at the middle of the lake. Is there anything the party wishes to do before you get there?
Want to add, some people talked and traded with two Darkling traders.
Ah, yes. And we did leave
Their
off
names
at it.
Trinket and Bauble.
Yes. So, some dealings were met there.
Oz and Virgil lost their ability to dance,
Yes.
and
No
Veritas gave up his purple eye color.
Yes.
Now it's a translucent.
And a name was revealed to Eve that seems to bother her a little bit.
That Tarvik?
That was indeed Tarvik.
And we also talked on the bridge with the Heads of Kings to
Yes.
Clapperclaw, Scarecrow,
That is correct.
and apparently his head was taken. His head was taken by Bavlorna
Yep.
and replaced by a gourd, and he asked us to bring his head back. And Clapperclaw apparently may be able to take us through the mists.
He may be.
And we so happen to be on our way to deliver a tome to Bavlorna.
Yes.
That the Soggy Court just happened across, supposedly, on the ground or something.
We're supposed to tell Bavlorna that they found it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that they just found it.
Oh, also, Virgil handed Eve a scroll of paper that he was handed by someone, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
It was in the pocket of his new clothes, wasn't
Right. Yeah.
Yes, that was correct.
And she hasn't looked at it yet, so on the skiff ride over, she will take a peek at it.
Yes. I need to remind myself what it said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I should have remembered that. It's here somewhere.
And we've taken this poor prisoner with us to his inevitable demise.
Do you read Sylvan?
No.
Well, it's pretty fancy writing.
it?
Yes, you do.
She understands it through spoken word.
Mm-hmm. And actually, I haven't had time to attune to the ear cuff yet anyway, so not even that
Oh.
yet.
Also true.
That's the last thing I remember was getting that fucking thing.
Right.
Yep.
Right. That is only for spoken word.
But above the table, there is somebody in the party who reads Sylvan.
That is true.
Yes.
Never heard of him.
And it's definitely established that Bosch seems to be able to speak the language that has been spoken here.
Does Eve or Virgil know that that's written Sylvan?
I would say that Eve could roll a... I'd say a history check.
You got it.
I think that would be the closest thing. Oh, yeah. You do recognize it as Sylvan. It looks like real fancy Elvish. Like Elvish, but in cursive.
Oh,
Double-
great.
Double cursive.
Ugh. Eve kind of squints at it for a minute, and then looks around and looks at Bosch, and just kind of nudges him on the arm from behind. Hey, Bosch,
Uh-huh.
can you, I know you can speak the local language, do you know how to read it as well?
I think so.
Can you make head or tail of this? Kind of hands over the note.
And Bosch, you read it?
Yes, I read it.
All right. It is a simple message that just says, "Find Illig, the Baron of Muckstomp, at once. The revolution lives." And that's it.
Do any of us know about a revolution with Illig? Illig, the Baron of Muckstump? I'll read out what it says in common.
I will give some brief reminders to everyone to understand probably the context that is probably missing. If you recall, the Saki court has a history of not having stability, of being overthrown very rapidly.
You mean there being like 37 kings and all of them living in for 3 days?
Huh?
About.
You know, I remember that when we were talking to those heads, one of them referred to himself as some fancy title that wasn't ruler of downfall. Used some other terms. I don't think it was Muckstump, but maybe Illig, the Baron of Muckstump, was one of the other heads? I mean, it's worth a shot. If there is something of a resistance in this place, says quietly. Nobody can hear us out on the water, surely. Right?
Go ahead and roll a perception check. As you look around in paranoia. You don't see anyone.
Ugh. Paranoia increases.
I mean, if their kings get killed a whole lot, I mean, maybe this is just something that happens all the time. We really want to be consistent with this.
Well, I guess that depends on whether it's a revolution against the current ruler or if it's a revolution against... Kind of nods her head towards the hag's house that they're approaching.
Yes. By the way, the cottage that seems to house Bavlorna, appears to be almost enclosed. It's almost hard to see with all the fog that surrounds it.
Well, two birds with one stone, perhaps.
Maybe.
And it makes sense that they would go, put the note in the leader's clothes, give it to the one who's the Light monarch.
Virgil!
Yeah, that hasn't really come into play yet there, Bosch. I don't know how good it's gonna do. Especially since I can't read the fucking note.
I just told you what it says. So, I mean...
Yeah, but that went through like 3 different hands before it got to you.
Virgil is leader still.
If that's the case, I'm deferring all judgments and rulings to Eve. She knows this place a lot better than I do.
Oh,
My lord, surely you'd like the practice of violent overthrow.
I'd like the practice to get the fuck out of here, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Miss Eve is the speaker.
As you say that, the boat comes into contact with the dock. We're here. Do you really need me to come with you up there? I mean, I think I'd be better off just watching the boat, you know?
watching the boat, huh?
Yeah.
Well, surely you wouldn't leave us here stranded without a boat, would you?
Oh,
Eve leans closer.
Of course not. I'd never do such a
Insight
thing.
check.
Cross my heart. And go ahead, roll your insight check.
Alright.
And hope to die.
Yeah, you know what I should have done? I should have had dice out.
Insight. With a
Oh.
with a
Uh-oh.
total of 8.
Yay.
My dice was moved.
That succeeds.
Yeah.
100%.
So we got a natural 20.
Oh, shit!
You you get the sense that nah, he's not gonna leave. He'd never lie to you.
I trust him. He'll stay here.
You know,
You know what, just for shits and giggles, since this will never come up ever in this fucking campaign, I'm going to go over to... I don't remember what he is, or...
He's a herring
I'm
gun.
gonna go up to the guy that drove the boat. Yeah.
Yeah, your herring gun prisoner that you
And-
took captive.
That checks out this group.
Good line party.
Yeah. I'm going to, Oh, fuck, I don't have... Oh, wait, I have Veritas. Duh, Jesus, God. It's been a long time. I'm gonna take Veritas, and, I'm going to grab this Haragon's arm and run him across. Oh my God, I can't even speak. Jesus. I'm running Veritas across the Haragon's arm to make him bleed. I'm taking a vial and taking about 2 ounces of blood, or equivalent to whatever the fuck I need for this one stupid thing I can do as a blood cleric.
That's right. Okay. I'll let you choose. You can either roll an intimidation check or an athletics check.
Veritas as well as you see the sword opening up, revealing the teeth and the tongue, and he's going to be intimidating. And Virgil, if you
I'm
want help,
definitely gonna just.
I'll say
I
you
mean,
can
they're
have
both the
you can
same
have
damn thing.
intimidation would be with advantage on account of the toothy maw of the sword, which by the way looked like a holy sword just a second ago.
yes.
Oh god.
The light will devour you. Alright, let's see how this turns out for me. Hey, that's not bad. Thank God. Thank fucking Christ. One of those was bad.
Oh yeah, you beat him. He does not resist. He is terrified of you. So yeah, so easily enough, you get that blood. Ow.
2 ounces. Yeah.
Ow, that's a lot of my blood.
Well, now you can stay here at the boat, but if you do end up leaving, I know where you're at,
Yeah,
what condition you're in, and how to find you. And I smile with my teeth showing.
okay. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, you do that.
And the sword shuts again with the holy glow.
I am going to die.
Such decisive action, Your Majesty. We are truly honored to be in your service.
Revolution, right? Yeah. Fucking, I want to get out of here so bad.
Long live
he
the
won't go-
Witchlight Monarch.
Anyways, he's not going anywhere for a while. I don't know where the hell he's at all times. So he can stay here and we can just go do whatever the hell we're about to do. Like, potentially die. Or
Alright.
cause a mass revolution.
If something goes wrong, blow everything I got.
Oh fuck, I forgot about the game plan.
Maybe not.
If something goes wrong, don't hold back too much, but remember that we will be stuck here for some time, probably without rest, so use your best judgment. We trust you.
Sword nods.
But, guys, as a reminder, it would be best to do our very, very best to avoid actually fighting, she says very quietly. We really don't want a confrontation with person in there. So, if we can finesse our way through this, then that's the best way to go. Okay?
But aren't we supposed to kill them all?
Kill them! What? Was that the plan?
One of them we have to at least. Yeah.
What do you mean we have to?
The castle won't open. Locked by the witches.
Oh, crap, did I miss that? I'm sorry.
I didn't know about that. I was speaking about the horse lady at the carnival. We gotta break her curse somehow.
I might be wrong, but I thought it was brought up that the castle was surrounded by mist, and we actually needed to deal with the witches in order to get to the castle.
Deal is
We need to deal with.
That one is definitely a double entendre on account of the fact that you could also the mist you learned previously that the mist prevents those that do not have the hag's permission from passing through.
Okay.
This can be circumvented by either gaining permission from the hags or finding people who have already gotten permission. Which you
Of
have.
which Flapper Claws won.
Right.
I believe that Veritas would just think that it would you needs to kill all the witches.
Right. You do not actually know if killing the witches would end that.
On board.
And that could be really bad if you end up killing all the witches and still can't get through the mist.
How
At least Primsmere would be free of rain.
how close are we to the door of this cottage, by the way?
Right outside it, just
You-
talking like,
Oh
hey,
my
how's it going?
God.
It is actually 4 flights of stairs up. You can see the dock kind of goes up. If you look at the top, you can see that it goes up. And looking at the top, you can see that actually, funny enough, it doesn't go to a door. It goes to a trapdoor.
Okay, good. We have some distance. We can talk.
You do, in fact, have distance.
Okay, alright. Bit of a misconception there, I think. We are...
supposed to kill all the witches?
No, shh, lower your voice. No, we, guys, you guys are amazing, you really are, but these are hags. That's not, that's really, taking on one of them would be incredibly dangerous, and it's entirely possible we could lose someone. We do not want to fight all 3 of them, especially if we don't get to rest in between, because Lord knows how long we'll be here by the Feywild's time. So, yes, I agree, Virgil. It would be wonderful for this place if the plague of these hags was removed, but honestly, I think that's a bit over our heads right now. I think what we should focus on is freeing Zybilna so that she can handle that problem. That seems more in her realm of duty than it is in ours. And anyway, that's where our mark is, so we're gonna be in that area. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, Eve. I really do. I don't know what's happened 100% in my absence, me being imprisoned and all. But if memory serves me correctly, we don't do too well as diplomats. We always end up killing something or someone, or getting into a fight that is always in over our head, and we barely make it out. And I do mean barely.
Virgil make good point.
Well, maybe we've learned our lesson now, and
I'm
We're
not saying
ready
I'm
to
against
talk
your
to people.
plan. I'm willing to do that. That'd be great if none of us have to fight and potentially die. But this is the Feywild as you. What are we willing to give up? Because we're not going to get anything without giving something up. Me and Gaz can't dance anymore. That's bare minimum of this place, it feels like.
you feel like that's kind of on you. You didn't have to do that.
Oh no, I'm just saying that is the bare minimum of something we have to give up. Anyone else here willing to give up anything serious? Like years of your life? Or even your servitude?
Listen. You guys leave that part to me, okay? I know, generally speaking, the rules of this place better than the rest of you. I will do my damnedest to guide us through this in the least risky way possible, alright? So, just follow my lead. Be careful. Don't put your foot in your mouth if you can avoid it. And
To be fair, the
Don't
only one that's done
agree
that is
to-
you.
Yeah, well, just don't agree to anything. Alright? What is it, Veritas?
And we're back to no speaking.
Just don't agree to anything. You can speak, just don't be careful, you know? This is a hag. Hags are known for their deception and deal making that is just cursed. It's cursed for anyone who participates in it, unless you're really, really savvy and careful about it.
Don't sacrifice yourself, Eve.
Huh? What?
Eve kind of looks at Veritas for a second with, like, surprise on her face, and then gets serious for a second. Yeah. Well,
That
listen.
we're just gonna skip over that like it didn't just get said. What?
You don't have to worry about that right now. All of us have to get home. All of us. Each and every one. Including me. I have my family to think about. Can't just give myself up while they're in danger. So, don't worry. I'll do my best, okay?
Veritas will be mad
All
if
right.
you do.
First things first. Foot forward. We gotta go deal with the first problem.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Shall we? Eve will step off the boat.
All right. You step onto the dock. The wood creaks underfoot, and you can see that it is mossy and moldy, but does look like it will hold. But it will be noisy.
Well, I guess we weren't expecting to have the element of surprise or anything anyway.
The wood creaks and groans as you all travel up the staircase, and eventually you arrive at a trap door underneath the cottage. Do you go in?
Eve will. It's to the cottage itself, it's not to the deck outside, right?
Correct.
Eve looks back at everyone, nods, and gives a couple of knocks on the door.
You knock, and you do not hear anything.
Wonder if they're busy. Guy Charm was supposed to be negotiating. Boss of those Darklings.
That is true. There weren't any other skiffs or anything at the docks, were there?
Give me a second. I want to double check if there's a reason it wouldn't. Yes, there was another skiff there.
Okay, well. If there's one place we definitely can't afford to be rude, it's this one. So I guess we will wait for the previous business to be attended to. Yes?
Okay.
I'm gonna trust in your decisions.
We're not gonna barge in, so I guess let's just hang out for a bit.
In your mind, Eve, you hear Veritas' voice. If something does go wrong, Give me the signal. And does a mental wink in your head.
The signal? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Did you have one in mind?
Mental wink in your head.
Mental. Okay. All right.
Just the image of a wink.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll give you the signal.
All right.
She will not wink at the risk of all hell breaking loose because of misinterpretation.
I'll be ever vigilant.
Okay.
You stand underneath the trapdoor for a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, before eventually you realize that you're not alone, and you look and you see on the railing of the staircase, you see something familiar to both Virgil and Veritas. That small frog-shaped thing that you saw at the carnival. And it looks at all of you and speaks. What do all of you want?
Does it speak in Sylvan?
It would actually speak in common, because all of you are, as a slew of not normal-looking people, would probably try common.
Oh, begging your pardon, we're just here to speak with the proprietor of this, home here. Who might you be?
I am one of her lordlings.
Ah, I see. Well, nice to meet you. If you wouldn't mind, then, if you could just let her know that she has some more visitors, that would be lovely.
I would do so. But she doesn't like moving around. You go upstairs. I will let her know you are coming. And it will jump up and kind of hang onto the balcony above and eventually hop out of sight. And you apparently have been invited inside.
Well, that will have to be good enough.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's what we wanted. I think.
Yep.
Keep an eye out for the head.
For the head?
Or Clapperclaw's head.
Ah, yes. Yes, definitely.
Alright. Heading up through the trapdoor. We have a map. Can everyone see?
An indoor swimming pool.
No.
So dark.
Can't see?
Broken plates and mannequins?
Blackness.
How about that?
I
Oh,
cannot
there
see.
we go.
Okay.
Now I
okay.
can see the pool.
How about now?
It is
Yes, sir.
dark in some weird shapes.
Yeah, the vision rules in here are weird.
Yeah, they're real weird.
Weird how?
Like, it
Bunch
looks
of
to me
triangles.
like the points of vision that they're coming from are there,
Do something.
there,
Like Right here, all black.
There.
Right here, all black.
Yeah.
All black.
For me, Veritas has 20/20 vision.
Same. I was just
Oh,
trying to
I
see
think
if
it's
it's spot where you are.
I think it's because
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
what it looks
don't
like.
have. Yeah,
Don't have dark vision.
I think it's
Does-
dark
It's just a
vision.
giant M for Mario Brothers.
Does Virtual have dark vision?
Yeah. Yeah,
How-
60 feet.
Okay, 60, and then I'm assuming that Gaz has dark vision.
No, wait. Actually, now I do because I've got the goggles
So that would be
or the monocle, as it
The
were.
monocle.
the monocle, which
Derpy
act as goggles of night. So that'd be 60.
Eve
One
also
of your
has
6
60
eyes.
feet of dark vision because of the goggles.
Right.
That looks a lot better.
Each of Gaz Rockwool's heads has 2 eyes, right?
Yes.
So one of them's wearing the monocle, so they can kind of telepathically share
Right.
vision.
And it's not particularly dark. It's just kind of meant to just kind of cut off vision from the other rooms.
You have that claustrophobia feeling. I get you.
Little bit. Anyway, in this room, a recessed pool lined with moldy clay tiles takes up most of the large square room. Stagnant water fills the depression to a depth of 1 foot. Rising from the pool's center is the head of a stone well that gives off an unpleasant, pungent odor. In one corner of the pool stands a tall, dirty, freestanding mirror in an oval frame. And floating on the water is a large lily pad. Creaky wooden floorboards are arranged in a 10-foot wide raised walkway around the pool. This walkway is crowded with shelves, tables, and stools in all shapes and styles. Almost every available surface is littered with stacks of dirty plates, scraps of food, and old junk. There are dressing dummies pushed together against a corner up to the top right, and a wooden spiral staircase goes up in the other corner. And there are 5 closed doors that lead from this room, as well as a few windows.
To explore or not to explore, that is the question.
Well, we were told that she doesn't like to move around. So if we're expecting her to come to us, that's probably not what's going to happen. Eve is scanning the walls. Any mounted heads?
In this room? No.
Okay.
And in fact, can we see any other people here?
You do not see anyone else, no.
I mean, we could get lost on the way to the staircase and just kind of check out what's in the rooms next door.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were only told to come up, and we have come up. So, could be on this floor. We should probably make sure before we go any farther up.
Oh, I guess that's the balcony.
Yes, that would be the balcony. That is a window. Do let me know if you are checking out anything specific or opening a door.
Eve's kind of staring at that mirror. Not into the mirror, but
Where's the nearest door from standing at this window? Because I thought that was a door.
You are currently standing at a door.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that was a window for me.
This is
I
the
will
little
see if it's locked.
the little green thing. You discover that door is not locked, and inside you see that inside this dark room there is just one large cupboard, and you see that there are actually fine scrollwork that frames the cupboard's two doors, which are bridged by a circular panel of dark wood, and the panel is inlaid with a silver hourglass sigil.
Wiggly lines.
Do you do anything with the cupboard?
Just kind of like. Oh fuck it! Virgil's the one that's gonna get us all killed.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna like check it out, just see if there's anything else. Does the cupboard open like outward or like a chest style, or is it?
It seems to open outward, but upon checking it, you realize that it is locked. But if you wish to examine further, please roll an investigation check.
Seven.
7. You don't. The weird thing is, you don't see any keyholes, so you're not sure how it's locked.
Open sesame.
Nope.
No. Okay. Fuck.
Virgil.
Is there anything behind?
You look behind and you find mold.
Checks out. Place is disgusting. Yeah. What's up, Veritas? Or one's decree, whatever the fuck you call it now.
It's just.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like that. Sure.
Way to set the mood there. I was like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, just like, nah, that's too heavy.
Yeah.
We need to keep it a bit light, bit airy, as we prelude to meeting the hag.
Weird squiggly line magic.
Yeah.
Veritas, you may also roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Investigating weird squiggly line magic. Go.
Yep, I'm
You
sure
got
this will go.
this.
I'm sure this will go well.
7.
Hey,
Yo,
it's
we
also
are
7.
made for each other.
Squiggly lines. You don't even sense anything magical about it.
Squiggly lines. I got nothing.
Anything you'd like to try, or
Is it like an actual? Is it like an actual like the way you describe the cupboard? The only thing that is on it is squiggly lines, according to Veritas, and an hourglass. Like, is it an actual hourglass, or is it like carved into the wood?
it looks like there's a panel with the hourglass on it.
Fuck it. We'll fuck around with the panel. See if it moves at all.
You find that it turns.
Which direction?
Either.
Oh, that's not. Being loosey goosey with this. Okay.
I love how you said leave it all to Eve as we are fucking around.
Oh yeah, 100%. Hey, that was down there. This is a new area.
Hey, how else are you going to find out?
Yeah. I'm going to spin it clockwise.
Uh-huh.
until
Until
well, I feel something click or hold or something.
you spin it once, twice, thrice, and still nothing.
As I was spinning it, did anything appear to change or feel?
No.
Maybe other way?
Counterclockwise then. Fuck.
How far?
Cool. Full rotations.
All right. Once, twice, thrice. Once again, nothing.
I have ended up at 0.0 every damn time. Okay, we're gonna do this in quarters. I'm gonna turn it 90 degrees to the right. Anything happens.
Nope.
Another 90 degrees.
When you finish turning it, do you check?
I mean, I'm just keeping an eye out if anything changes with this damn cupboard. 'Cause it's about to kill me, apparently.
So you just spin it, but you don't check to see if it's still locked?
Well, no. Well, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. He wouldn't do that right away. Eventually, he'd probably do it just to see. Right now, he's expecting it to, like, magically fucking open since we're in the Feywild.
Okay. Then nothing happens at the half.
Do another one at 3/4.
Nothing.
The same fucking things. Alright.
Mhm.
Rinse and repeat, but this time I'm fucking, like, aggressively opening the damn, shaking the cupboard door
All right.
at every single interval.
Okay. When it is at half, it opens. As you have turned the hourglass upside down.
The sands aren't running in it, is it?
No, it appears to be a plain sigil. Now,
Okay, you can never know it's Feywild.
inside the cupboard, you see that it is divided into rows of smaller compartments. And do you check these compartments?
Are they labeled?
No.
Fuck. What kind of hag doesn't label their shit?
You look around and keep in mind the awful upkeep that this place is under.
How many cupboards are there?
I'd say just under a dozen.
Odds are definitely in my favor. Alright,
Actually, the number would be closer to 10.
I was trying to think, how do you put 11 drawers somehow? That's not symmetrically.
One's missing.
are they, like, just vertically or horizontally, like, organized? Like, are they in rows of 3 or some shit? Because I'm just going to start at, like, the top left and, like, work my way to the right and then go down a row
Yeah, it's just in a
until
square.
I find something interesting.
All right. Roll d10.
I'm ransacking this bitch. What is...
Can Veritas help with that?
What?
Sure.
By just opening them with them?
Sure, both of you roll d10.
What is a D10? Tree. 3. I got 3.
3.
5.
What's up?
Inside your drawer, Virgil, you find cutlery. But from different sets. Like there's a fork that's kind of like got like this flowery pattern, and there's a spoon that's very simple and straight. There's a wooden knife. I don't know. So yeah, so assorted cutlery is what you find. And Veritas, in the drawer you open, you find old belts. Just frayed, coiled up belts. Would you like to, or will you look until you find something interesting?
Yes, I will.
All right.
Veritas will be mimicking.
I'm just home alone in this. Where the fuck's the good stuff?
So, you quickly find that this seems to be some sort of treasure trove of trinkets, as you find another drawer that has loose buttons of various shapes and colors. You find pressed flowers in one of them, a horseshoe in another. One of them has feathers from various different birds. Another, a chipped teacup. And another one has a stack of letters, which actually seems like an interesting thing until you realize that these are love letters. Not to her, and not from her, but seem to be collected from different people. But eventually you find what looked like another teacup, but it was shaped odd. It's not in the shape of a teacup. It is a small ceramic cauldron. And inside that cauldron is a scrap of paper, and funnily enough, the word on the paper is written in common. Spittle spew.
What?
Yep, that's what you find.
I'm
Suspicious.
getting a very lackluster feeling here, Veritas, or one's decree. We're in the Feywild, right? We're not in just some hobble in, like, Neverwinter or something, right?
I don't trust the tea kettle. Staring at it.
Does this mean anything to
Intently.
you? I show him the letter that has the word on it. Because I have no idea what the fuck this means.
As I stare deep into this thing, I am going
I close
to
the damn door.
mind
Focus!
with the tea kettle.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, to do what?
Spittle
You
spew.
heard him.
The tea kettle, or like the teacup that looks like a black cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
Mind link.
Oh. Yeah, I did not get the mind link word at all.
Yeah.
All right, you attempt to mind link with the ceramic cauldron, and you find nothing. It is a ceramic cauldron.
No creature.
No, it's not even it's dirt. It's hard dirt. That's all it is. Did you think that was a creature?
Never can be too sure.
I mean, I can't. I agree with you there. This place is pretty fucked. But I reached my hand in there to pull this out. If it was a creature, I'm pretty sure it would have attacked.
It's playing the long
Try to
game.
take my finger or something. There's a lot of that going around.
One's decree has played the long game.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm pocketing the note and just gonna walk back out. Bewildered at what I just had done.
Yes. While this
Was
is
Eve
going
going
on,
through that door?
Yeah, Eve's going to attempt to slowly crack open this door.
all right, it is unlocked, and let me see. Yes, I can remove it. Ta-da! You find a staircase.
Going down or up?
You see a flight of stairs that run along the outside wall of the cottage, with wooden doors at the top of it. So yes, it goes up. The rickety railing hugs the edge of the staircase, which looms above the foggy lake, and a steady droning sound is coming from a shadowed corner above the door at the top of the stairs. Like a
Sounds great.
Eve closes the door.
The door closes.
Oh, well, maybe let's save that one for last.
Alright. How about Bosch, what are you doing? See you over there
I
by
wanted
those
to-
mannequins.
Yeah, I was gonna look at the mannequins.
Alright. There are 7 of them, with 6 of them wearing these shoddy homestitch garments. The last one is bare, except for a very ugly black pointed hat.
None of these clothes look anything like the finery that we've been placed in.
No, they are patchwork garments that seem to have been made from other garments. And those other garments being ones that you would throw out, like ones that you've gotten like a tear in, or have like gotten moldy from disuse, or... Is that a stain? I hope it's a stain.
Huh. Is there any evidence nearby that somebody has been working on sewing these clothes, or is it just where they've been put?
You don't see anything in here. But aside from, very specifically, these mannequins.
Are they all different sizes? The 7 different mannequins?
Yes, they are different sizes. 4 of them are of a medium size, and 3 of them are of a small size.
Okay.
Got some mannequins.
I assume they're creepy if they're mannequins.
They're plain.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing that really seems to stand out is the one that is completely bare and just has a hat on it. None of the other ones have hats either. It kind of looks like the opposite of your hat, gonna be honest. This ugly black
Opposite.
pointed hat, like an evil wizard's hat.
Ooh. I'm going to... Since I never use all of this feature, I'm going to use magic awareness to see if it's a magical hat.
You use magic awareness, and it's not magical, but the mirror is. You sense conjuration magic coming from the mirror. And how far does it go?
60 feet.
60 feet, yeah. Okay, the lily pad's magical too. And it doesn't go through obstacles, right?
Correct? Yeah, I can't go through total cover.
Okay, so you wouldn't sense anything upstairs.
Yeah. Now, like, oh, hey, the fur and the lily pad are magic. Can maybe the mirror make stuff appear?
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's definitely stay away from that. Although it does make me think of what was mentioned at the carnival about being able to travel with reflections. But yeah, let's try not to mess with anything unrelated to our, the reason we're here. Alright? Glances back at everyone else. Alright?
You just hear
But
some wood being like moved around and stuff like that, and then the door closing.
What? Hey guys? What's, what you doing? What you see?
I would like to ask what Gazrakul was doing in that time.
Really just kind of wandering about, not looking at anything in particular.
Okay.
I'm here, but I don't know if there's anything that I can contribute to, so he's just kind of meandering in the background.
Okay. Then I would like you... Go ahead and make me a nature check. Something about the smell that well is giving off is a bit odd to you.
Oh. That's a 6.
It smells acidic, almost. But other than that, you don't get anything more.
Yeah, we're just looking for the way up.
Ah,
Right?
okay.
I mean, but we're
Oh no, I was ransacking. I was going through shit.
What? Did you...
I found this.
Found what?
Holds up a piece of paper. It's written in common, so I can read it.
Virgil? Why? 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 What?
I hate
Are
this
you
place.
holding
Did
it
you
out?
expect anything else? Yeah, he has it up like in between his index finger and middle finger. And he's just like, here.
Eve takes it, reads it, looks at Virgil, is like, huh, nice find. Where'd you get it?
In the really weird cupboard.
Really, Lawrence?
Eve will push past you and try to go into the room.
I let you. In the meantime, when Mom's not home, I get to play.
Oh, shit. Did you leave the Shit, did you leave the cupboard open?
No, he shut it, if I recall correctly.
Ah, damn it.
To try and have Veritas not be distracted.
Yeah.
Is it unlocked?
And here's the other thing. You don't find any empty drawers. Because it was in a cauldron-shaped teacup.
But the door's unlocked.
Yes, it is unlocked because I don't think he went through the effort of relocking it.
Great, okay, cool. Eve will just pop it open. Just gingerly place the note in a random drawer on top of stuff. Close it back up.
Roll a d10.
Eve... Oh god.
It goes with the feathers, yeah.
Yeah, that seems right. She'll gingerly close the doors. Won't lock them because she didn't know it was locked.
I'm I'm gonna get my fight one way or another.
God damn it!
All right.
I need some leashes.
Good luck with that. As I see if this door is unlocked.
That door is also unlocked.
Bye.
Allow me to just...
Opens the door, looks at you with a smile.
You walk in this room and you see scraps of cloth and bundles of yarn that are just piled through the room haphazardly.
And he exits immediately because they're. Yep, no.
Yep.
That. She's a seamstress.
Maybe we should all stick together, huh? Let's
That
all.
didn't work too well at the carnival.
Eve pointedly links her arm through Virgil's and gives him a really passive-aggressive smile. All right, let's see what we can see, huh, pups? Oh, sorry, my lord. Let's see.
Don't get started there, Captain. Because there's a lot more doors I can go through.
It's true.
Yeah, well, let's actually do that. Just don't touch anything.
Touch it.
We're
Won't
supposed
touch
to find
anything.
Dude's head. What happens if we find it?
Well,
We
don't
just gonna let
touch.
it leave here?
You really think that Ms. Pavlorna is just gonna let us walk out with her property?
We have to walk out with a head.
We can, yes, well, if we find that, that's a different matter. If it's anything else, don't touch it,
I wasn't taking the piece of paper. I'm literally showing the group. That's it.
Oh, you're gonna put it back?
Actually, I was gonna see if you knew what the word meant.
Spittle spew? I mean, seems to me
You're
like...
into this weird shit.
Well, yes, I am, but... I don't know, it just sounds like a weird name for someone who spits a lot. What? Maybe she knows the innkeep for the inn that walks. And every time anyone mentions Townfall, she does not actually spit on the hag's floor.
It's actually
Pretty sure that wasn't her
connection.
name.
I never thought of that.
That's true, it wasn't the name she gave us.
No, but it makes sense.
Mhm. I mean, she didn't seem to like these people. Maybe if the feeling is mutual, maybe they gave her a nasty nickname.
I feel like this place does a lot more than just giving people nicknames. If they really want to, like, get even with someone.
Eve,
Huh?
roll an intelligence check.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot where it was for a sec. Oh, well, that's not very smart.
Okay.
Anyway, more doors, yes?
Oh yeah, her name was Sue.
That's right. Sue,
Innkeeper. Yeah.
Harabax?
So that's that Spittle Spew isn't her name. Unless it's a nickname or something.
Yeah.
You know what? Everyone in this conversation can roll that intelligence check.
Y'all got
We
it.
aren't the smartest.
Totally
You guys got
intelligent.
this!
Okay.
Yes, intelligence, just raw intelligence.
Oh!
Hey!
Hey!
Does Virgil wish to attempt?
I'm trying to. But, like,
He's thinking real hard.
just
Think,
hit the damn button.
think,
Is
think.
God?
Whoa!
Brain,
What's up?
brain blast.
day.
He
Big
brain
brain
blasted.
on Virgil.
All right.
Expand
There's only
mine.
one better.
So yes, as you're having this conversation about the hags not liking people and having just like keeping a list of like people that they don't like, you recall that you're literally carrying a book that has that exact thing in it that you're meant to return to Bavlorna.
Oh, the Book of Bad Blood.
Yes,
Oh, right.
Oh shit.
you are literally holding that.
I didn't realize that was in that book.
Makes sense with the name.
It comes to you in the flash of just like thinking about the words that you're saying and then looking down at why you're here and just like, oh yeah.
Eve,
Huh?
we gotta, I just remembered,
Uh-huh.
we gotta give her something
Yeah,
in the form of a spine, pages, pretty bad.
correct. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our bargaining chip.
That's the only one we got, though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, we'll see how bad she wants it, I guess. And I have other things to offer up. Potentially.
No.
Don't
Just
worry,
had
I'm not gonna
great
do
idea.
anything stupid.
What other things then? What's up, Bosch?
I was just thinking if she needs a book to remember who she's angry at, why don't we? Maybe we could change the book to our advantage. It's kind of, alter her memory of who's on the bad list.
That's a cool idea.
I don't know if it has a list of people that she likes, but if it's a list of people she doesn't like, could be useful.
I mean, the title of the book is Bad Blood, so I don't think there's any good thing in there.
I'm just a little hesitant to actually open it up and leaf through it, you know? That's. I don't know.
Okay.
Seems.
So what are the things you got?
Oh,
Your
well,
other bargaining chips.
well, I mean, okay, here's the thing. Rule of reciprocity, right? So, if we are giving something, then she should be obligated to give us something in return. So, we can give her this, ask for something in return. If the weight is not heavy enough on the scale, I've got another book I can offer her. Not the one we're thinking, don't worry.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm not gonna give her that.
Okay.
I don't even have that on me.
What do you mean?
The book you're thinking of. I don't have it on me.
Yeah, where? What?
It's
Where
I
is it?
left
Where
it.
is it?
I left it in. Oh, shy. Oh,
You did not.
I listen.
Please tell me, Captain. You did not do what I think you're about to say.
Eve is having a mild anxiety attack.
Okay,
Yeah, and
just
Virgil's
breathe.
having a panic attack.
One thing at a time.
This is a
Where
bigger
was
thing
the
than what we're
last
currently
time you
dealing with.
remember seeing it?
No, I know where it is. I know where it is.
Do you? Okay. Well,
that's interesting. Actually, we're good. No, it's okay. I didn't leave it there. We're okay. Don't worry. But regardless, that wasn't what I was talking about. So, whew, anyway, we have stuff to check out down here before Ms. Pavlorna gets antsy that we're taking so long, right?
Yeah.
I don't hear her fucking coming down here greeting us, so she can wait as long as we can.
But she's got people who work for her.
I say we keep snooping around this shit. Yeah, by the way, hey, did we kill her?
Huh?
Talking to Veritas. At the carnival. Remember when we got lost? Heard voices. It was kind of like our, reunion of teaming back up.
I think that was something. Those were others.
Are you sure she looked literally exactly like that? I remember it hurting a lot.
Do I remember one of them looking like the witch, as Virgil's saying?
Well, you don't know what the hag looks like, but that thing that
I'm
called itself a
referring to the
Lornling,
thing.
the thing that called itself a Lornling looked
Yeah.
almost identical to the thing you killed back at the Witchlight Carnival. Like,
Real fast one, right?
yes, the very fast one. But yes, it looked identical.
Yeah, it does look just like it. I think about it.
Hey Eve, you're into this weird shit. Does it ever go into any form of detail of like if something were to die that's from the Feywild, but it's not on the Feywild? Does it like get pulled back to the Feywild?
Oh, does it?
Roll an Arcana check.
I know familiars do, but as for anything else,
All right. Gazrakul can also roll this if he suddenly got interested in hearing about a book.
He walked over and used his like first opportunity. He wanted to ask, but it seemed rude at the time.
wouldn't want to be rude.
Rockville has manners.
They have to.
Which head is this?
That's different.
Yes. Eve, you would know that it kind of depends. It's a bit weird with Fae, as a lot of things are. And it seems to have more to do with how powerful the Fae is, or how connected it is to the actual Feywilds. If it has a particularly strong connection to the Feywilds, or is particularly powerful, it might go back to the Feywild if it dies on a different plane. But even that's not completely consistent.
Huh.
There's not a whole lot of stories about powerful Fae dying.
Basically, hard to say exactly. It possibly, but it's a little dicey.
So you're saying that there's a chance?
I mean, it's the Feywild. There's a chance of just about anything.
Well, with that being said, I'm pretty sure me and Veritas killed that thing that we met at the front door.
Well,
Yep, smack.
Yep.
that. I'm sorry. What?
Along with two of its fellow friends. Yeah. It was kind of like a reunion of me and him getting back together, like the good old days. Yeah, we killed 3 things.
Oh, that exact one? You're sure it wasn't
Yeah,
just one
no.
that looked similar?
I'm pretty good with faces. And I'm gonna remember how bad those things hurt. And they're hella fast. I mean, you blink and it's gone.
Oh, good. Great. Go. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. That's a great first impression. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine.
That was back at the carnival, just saying. Alright? We were lost. They were desperate to take someone back with them.
Oh, that was one of the
I
ones
remember
that
you
was
saying
kidnapping people, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
moon lady mask as well, right?
Yeah.
They were talking
Yeah,
about a
we killed her
sheep
too.
that they were going to. They were talking about somebody that they were going to give it to. They didn't say who though.
Yeah, they
Great.
just said the mistress.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we know who that one meant when they said mistress. I'm guessing that maybe those are each servants of the 3 mistresses here.
Only
Good.
if in
Maybe they were
theory,
twins.
I'm hoping, Bosch, you have no idea how much faith I have in it is a sister or brother. That is what I'm praying for, honestly. Because, if
Then
that is the same one,
maybe we
we're
should
in
stop
trouble.
talking about killing it.
Yeah, let's not.
Past tense.
Yeah.
Past tense. Killed. I'm not actively trying to.
Okay, anyway.
I love dogs.
Hey, baby. Eve glances around suspiciously for the umpteenth time. Okay, right.
You don't
Doors.
see anything.
It's not comforting.
Nope. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue looking around, okay?
Sure.
Do the pieces of yarn and fabric look like similar shabbiness as the things that are on the mannequins? Like maybe this is the material used to make them?
Yes.
All coming together.
All right.
Found a door.
You did in fact find a door.
Cautiously trying to slowly open it.
You find it being unlocked. And inside you see a great room. A horse's head leers at you with glossy eyes, its lips drawn back from pointed yellow teeth. The head affixed to a large 8-limbed armature made of wicker and wire, situated so that it faces the doorway where you entered. Near it is a wooden crate. Flies buzz around this disordered room, landing occasionally on animal carcasses that lie strewn in small piles. On a low table rests an assortment of tools: saws, knives, scalpers, a hand-cranked drill, sewing thread and needles, and awls. Around several taxidermic subjects in various stages of completion. A shelf that looks like on the verge of collapse leans against the wall between the 2 windows and bears the weight of dozens of stuffed horrors, each one an artless combination of 2 or more animals. This room's great.
Oh, yeah, great. Eve looks a little bit unsettled, but walks in and takes a close look at all of those projects for any that have a head that matches the skull with antlers description.
You take a close look at all of these horrifying things, and you do not believe you find it on account of the fact that the head that Clapperclaw described seemed to have no skin. These all, unfortunately, still have skin.
Ugh. Great. There are crates as well.
Yes, there are. You see Bavlorna's name scrawled onto the side of the crate.
Ooh. Don't like that.
With the table, I guess at the top, it looks like there are scattered plates on there. Does it look like someone has been eating?
There are various bits of meat. Maybe something was eating here. As for recent, you cannot tell. The various states of decay are disturbing, to say the least.
Are these sealed crates?
You look at it, and it does not look to be sealed. You think it would be quite easy to lift the lid.
Okay. No apparent runes or traps or anything on these. I'm sure she doesn't expect anyone to be stupid enough to try to rob her.
I mean, if you want, you can roll an investigation check to make yourself feel better.
I would like to feel better, so I'll do that. No, well.
Sure. You don't find any traps.
Stop saying things like that.
I can't. I'm a demon.
Okay, well. Eve will slowly, cautiously just lift the lid a little bit and peer
Okay.
inside.
Okay. And I apologize to you, Cassandra.
Oh.
As
no.
as
I knew it.
as you open the lid,
Not the bees.
a swarm of flies spew out of it.
Perfect person to happen to.
Yep.
Nope, 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 nope.
They just sort of flutter about the room and find various bits of meat to land on.
This happened when Eve was peering into the crack in the crate.
Correct.
Like,
If you want, you can roll a perception check to see if you saw anything besides flies.
Eve spits a fly out of her mouth on her way back, backing up a step. Sure, I'll do that.
You saw something pale and scaly and big inside that crate.
Was it moving?
No.
Opens it back up.
All right. Being a bit quicker and a bit more wary, you are able to avoid the flies, who are just looking for a nice meal to have. And inside you see a large reptilian creature, scales running down it. You see these large spines coming out of its back. And probably the most notable thing, it has 8 legs. If you'd like to try to identify the creature, you can roll a nature check.
Sure.
It's on the tip of your tongue. But the name escapes you. But you do know one thing, because you failed the check by 1. So sad. But I'll tell you, you probably shouldn't look in its eyes.
Oh god. Oh no. Eve just slams the lid back down. Don't look in that one, okay?
Okay.
Alright, cool. Oh god. Okay, that's
Want me to
too dangerous to just be
Check out
sitting.
the other one here.
Be real careful not to look too close. Well, I can't see. Sure, okay. No, actually, let me do it.
Were you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Might want to take a step back actually, because this is gonna be gross again.
Okay.
Eve, like, crouches on the ground next to the crate and just lifts it up with one arm over her head to
All
avoid
right.
the swarm.
You lift it up, and it is not a swarm of bugs that comes out of this one, but instead steam.
What the
And with it, the worst smell.
Eve just kind of drapes her scarf over her mouth and nose and just kind of squints in.
This box, there is... This box is a petri dish. The mold and fungus, you do not know if anyone can identify them.
Nothing else in there.
Nope.
Slams the lid back down. God, how does she live here? Okay, well, nothing we're looking for in here.
Pretty sure she probably actually likes smells like that.
Ugh. Feel like one nice big deep breath of that would kill a person.
Alright.
No skull. Alright, let's keep going.
Okay.
What is everyone else doing while they investigated this room?
Well, let's see. Could I investigate the water any further? Or the pool itself?
Checking the water, you can see that it is stagnant, but other than that, nothing in particular pops out.
Is it deep water?
Just 1 foot.
Okay, against my better judgment, Gazrakul has just decided to check out the mirror.
Alright.
Did tell you that it's magical.
Yes. And he will, once again identify such an odd spell in rules as written versus its uses. Could I identify the mirror to just try and suss out what it's about?
Can you?
Maybe combine it with a roll, if
I-
necessary.
I would say yes. Combine it with a roll. Roll me your spellcasting ability modifier, which is just an intelligence check for you.
Alright. And so it's going to be ritual cast too. While they were all doing this, they were gazing into the mirror, trying to glean anything that, oh my god, why is it another 4?
Oof.
You, with your identify, you do learn some things, just not a whole lot. You learn that this mirror is in fact enchanted with some conjuration magic. It does seem to lean towards the teleporting side of that, but beyond that, you're not really sure. You're not even sure how it works.
Alrighty.
That magic seems to be hidden from you at the moment. But the smell of acid does get stronger as you got closer to the well.
Ooh, is it possible to peer into it? Is it a different depth?
Sure.
We will peer into the well.
Peering into the well, you can see that it is filled with water almost to the brim.
Ooh.
Do you do anything with the water?
You know, we have a sheet of parchment. We'll just dip the edge of that parchment into the water.
All right. Nothing happens.
Alright, they'll walk back over.
As Bosch may have noticed, the mirror is magical. We were able to suss out some form of conjuration, enchantment, but anything further avoids close scrutiny.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
The water, also, as you can see, seems safe if anyone was looking for a cool dip.
I think I'm good. Really tempted to try out the lily pad, but I know for sure it's magical. Probably a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, it does look like we've exhausted all of our options except for that spiral staircase up and the staircase I found on the opposite side.
Any difference between them?
The staircase on the opposite side seems to have something dodgy near the top. Honestly, sounds to me like a nest of hornets or something has taken up residence. But this is the Feywild, so it's probably a little bit less mundane than that.
So, spiral staircase then?
Yeah, that's probably the safest option.
Hey, look at it this way. It's the best choice we've made so far.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Who goes up first?
I will.
All right. Virgil walks up the spiral staircase. I'm assuming all of you walk up the spiral staircase.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. We see all of you walk up the spiral staircase. And only noticeable to the audience, the hat on the mannequin, just a single tear rolls down it as no one touched it.
Aw. I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
All right. Putting it at
Into
the...
the abyss we go.
Yep.
And just for my own mental picture, because it was just us and the map in that room. We leave our whole entourage of people in the boat. Our prisoner of war.
You left Tia, Wilnan, and Solly back with the rest of the Soggy Court, as you didn't want to risk Wilnan or Solly with a hag.
Makes sense.
Just our unlucky hostage on the boat.
Yes. Alright. Unfortunately, this area is a little bit crowded.
Ooh, goody.
A little.
Oh, God.
My guy, we're in a mosh pit.
Yep. And the walls of this dank hallway are covered with scores of portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. These figures include humans, elves, halflings, bullywugs, and goblins, among others. The portraits are rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etchings, and sketches, all displayed in gaudy, gilded frames. And you see a framed oval mirror, 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall, hangs in the middle of one of the walls, right here next to GRK.
Anything special about that mirror? There it goes.
Is there?
Do you look in the mirror?
You know what? Yes.
All right. You look in the mirror. Is Gazrakul feeling any sort of emotion right now or expression?
Oh no, the Feywild is a general disinterest.
All right. Then yeah, you see your reflection in the mirror.
Well, if you must know, this mirror depicts three beings of great intellect. Ones that we have foreseen will move mountains, shake kingdoms, and change the world. But other than that, no. It appears to be a simple mirror.
Huh. A simple mirror that shows people that aren't here. That is interesting.
Does Gazrakul do anything while he boasts? Like, expression-wise?
You know what? For flavor, each face has a different expression.
What are those?
One
shit.
smiles, one frowns, one laughs.
All
or
right.
smirks.
In the mirror, the smirking and the what was the other one?
Smiling,
Not smiling.
frown.
Frown.
F?
So neither one of those appear in the mirror. The smiling one does. And the mirror swings forward, exposing a secret passageway.
Yeah, that's just a normal mirror for sure.
You see, our power made even the mirror move.
Gazrakul did have a unique advantage on that particular puzzle, having three faces to express it.
I didn't know if that would come in handy, but I was like, 3 heads, 3 expressions. Let's do it.
But yes.
Good job, Derpy Lizard. Slide into that passageway.
Alright, you go in. Does anyone follow him down the passageway before he gets any further?
Oh, we lost them. We should probably.
Fuck it, yeah, that's...
Okay,
I also want to
let's-
note, Gazrakul, how quickly do you go down this hallway ahead of your companions?
Leisurely walk 5 feet ahead. They're not running.
Okay, Bosch, when you get to that corner, does Gazrakul seem shorter to you?
Oh, God.
Oh.
This- I look in the passage. So he looks disproportionate to the size of the passage?
He looks like he's half his normal size.
Huh.
Hold up there, buddies. Feeling normal?
Gazrakul, you've noticed that the hallway seems to have gotten a lot bigger as you've walked down.
Feywild.
Yeah, they'll just... Oh, no!
Can you back it up and see if these get more normal?
They take 5 feet back.
You do not change in size.
Oh no. Oh God.
Yeah, I reread it. I'm just like, oh, they don't. Oh.
Yeah, guys. Unless you want to, you're real. Oh, Eve, definitely do not go down that hall.
Hey, Eve, go first. Go now.
Wait, what?
God
Wait,
needs
what's...
your help so badly. You're the only one that can
Take a
save
look.
him. Go.
I'm
Points
trying
at
not to
Virgil.
laugh, really.
Oh!
How tall is Gazrakul normally?
I want to say 6 foot. 6 foot sounds easy.
Okay, I think you're shorter than Eve.
Oh, shit.
Because Eve's like what,
See?
4'3"?
Oh no, Eve's actually 3'2", I think.
Okay,
Slightly.
Eve,
Or
you are slightly taller than Gazrakul now.
Oh,
See, Eve, he needs your assistance. Go save him.
Really,
The weather down here.
I'm gonna say this right now, just for your sake. Save that for later. You're not quite there yet.
oh my god. Eve doesn't. She looks like she's not sure whether to be horrified or delighted. Oh, that just happened? Just walking in there?
No, I mean. Oh god, flashbacks to Pixie Kingdom.
Yep.
To Pixie King. What happened to the Pixie Kingdom?
Nope. We're moving on from that statement. He
Wait.
needs your help, Eve.
What?
Need to get him back to normal.
What happens in Pixie Kingdom stays in Pixie Kingdom.
Damn straight.
that is what they say.
I mean, I have heard that before, but what? Okay, well, this is an issue.
Just
Huh.
one foot in front of the other. We'll get to him in time.
Virgil, why don't you be my guest?
I can
I've
do
been
it.
down this road before. You can go ahead.
The answer to this conundrum lies ahead. We will forward.
Oh, okay. You just kind of watches him go. Is he remaining the same? Are they remaining the same size?
As they get to the corner, they seem to be getting a little bit smaller at the end.
Oh no. Careful not to go too far. Maybe you'll shrink out of existence.
As you get to the corner, Gazrakul, looking down, you can see at the end of the hallway that is starting to loom much bigger again, is you see a little tiny door at the base of the oh god, what's it called? I don't know what it's called, but at the base of the wall, essentially. It looks like it's only big enough for like a mouse.
There's a door at the end of the hall.
I'm sorry, man. This is giving me claptrap like. This is too much.
Oh, well,
However,
Why-
you would say that you are currently too big for that door at the moment.
What?
At the end of the hall, it's already except the skull.
Couldn't make out everything, but I heard him say something about small, and Eve, you're the smallest out of us, so I think you need to go.
I mean, I think that problem is quickly being solved as she points down the hallway at Gazrakul. You got this, buddies. Why don't you let us know what's over there?
Eve just gonna let a teammate out high and dry. How dare you?
Seriously though, you'll just be tiny if you go down there. Don't.
Oh no, this is the best thing ever to happen. Honestly, the fact that Gaz is that that's adorable. If I outlive him, I'll never let him live this down. But seriously, what are we gonna do?
What was that, Gauze? Your voice too tiny to understand.
They throw up tiny middle fingers.
Oh, okay, I got that part.
It's like teaching a child how to curse. It's so adorable. Alright. All jokings aside, we're seriously fucked. If we can't go down there, we're just gonna be like that. Does anyone have anything to reverse this?
I did at one point. I don't. Well, I might have something.
I mean, maybe he can just walk it off.
Yeah. I think I can. I think I can fix it.
You can. Okay. That's good.
I think.
Should we wait the 10 minutes of him trying to get back to us, or should we just go in there?
I can only fix it on one person.
Maybe we should just try these other doors. And what else we got?
We gotta get him though. Like,
Yeah,
we
I
can't
don't
just
know
leave
if we
him.
want to open up a door and come face to face with Ms. Baflorna while Khazrakul is, you know, an ant in the corner.
Well, I mean, if-
Khazrakul, you got this! Scouting mission! We're counting on you!
I choose you.
Just giving him thumbs up in the distance.
Yep, just keep going!
if it's that, time for him to get back down to the hall to us, I can use a mage hand and just bring him back.
They
That's to
keep
weigh less
going.
than pound by now.
All right.
I don't. Oh fuck.
Going down the hallway, it looms ever bigger and bigger and bigger until you are 1/20th your normal size.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
You are the size of a mouse.
Oh.
Steve, you have to go down there.
And you are now the perfect size to go through the door.
Oh, God. I'd like to go back. Send me back.
Well, too late. You went through the door. You find yourself underneath a bookcase, and you actually hear two creatures having a conversation over tea in the middle of the room. The first figure is seated in a time-worn armchair. She is tall. She's a tall, lean woman of gray complexion, dressed in black and with a wide-brim hat obscuring her eyes. The other figure is a toad-like creature with bulging eyes and cracked skin. It is clad in a shapeless garment and sits on one end of a love seat with its legs pulled up beneath it. Flies flit into and out to its mouth, which hangs agape when it isn't speaking. Two tiny versions of the creature cling to it like pets. The room is filthy. Dirty dishes, and bits of discarded food lie everywhere. The furniture was perhaps once of fine quality, but now stains of mysterious origin mottle every surface, and the upholstery has been patched numerous times. Set with its back to the wall, in one corner is the hulking cabinet that you are under. Yes.
They're going to take this opportunity to stay hidden.
Yes. I really want to show all of you the image of this woman. But I wouldn't.
She's hideous.
She's.
No.
Just give me 1
Well, we can all
second.
find out if we just bum rush the hallway, guys.
All you have to do is reduce your size by 20.
Great, cool.
How tall would you be then?
Minuscule.
You'd be real small.
Small.
I think that's ant-sized.
Oof.
You man, it is being real slow. Show to players. This is the woman that sits across from Bavlorna.
From Bavlorna!
looks
Bavlorna's
nice.
in there!
Maybe, probably. One could assume.
Toad-like features. There's a fucking
Good.
lily pad in the front.
This is fine.
Oh, yes, and I should also probably show Bavlorna's picture as well.
Oh, God.
That's nice. Yeah.
They're gray. They're both gray.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Just these two people just having a nice conversation over tea.
Lovely.
How and my sister absolute worst. Oh yes, they really are quite the worst. As they sip tea from cracked teacups. What do you do, Tiny Gazrakul? They seem to be...
Hide.
You may easily do so. They don't have a chance of finding you.
Just gonna eavesdrop.
Alright. They seem to be gossiping, but I'd like you to roll an insight check.
That's another 4.
Wow.
That's my third 4.
That is sad.
Well, rolled all night.
From what you can tell, it just seems to be two people just having a gossiping conversation, albeit they are quite peculiar looking.
This is both. This is the greatest combination of boring and terrifying that I can think of.
Yeah, it seems to be a very normal conversation.
Horrifying.
I'm kind of stuck.
Well, you could go back the way you came.
You know what? That's not a terrible idea.
You were sent on a scouting mission.
You hear the pitter, 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 pitter. As the tiniest little Scaridra in the world runs over and hops up and down on Eve's boot.
It was like it was like running a marathon, guys.
Huh? What? Is in there? Oh, that's not good. Also, God's left that hallway and is still the same size, huh?
Correct.
Oh, alright. Okay, well, that's good. In a way, that answers one of our biggest questions. So, they didn't notice you?
No.
Oh. Okay, good. Were they your size or normal size?
That's such a mean question to ask.
Reiterate that one.
Were they your size or normal sized? Normal? Well, that's really bad, actually. Oof. Yeah, that's not a condition we want to walk in there under. I don't suppose you noticed if there was any other way into the room?
Did you find out? Did you really get an expansive view?
Gazrakul's
Eve.
voice really is too tiny to understand.
Yes, Eve turns to Bosch and Virgil and Veritas and just kind of shrugs and is like, I really... Can you guys understand what they're saying better than I can.
Mind link so
I'm
that
rolling
you
with
don't.
it.
There's only one way we can actually probably understand him.
Hello. And you hear a voice in your head.
Make that
Gauze,
2 ways.
are cool. What are you talking about? As you hear it in your head.
In the room, the hag and what I assume is the Darkling leader sit in idle conversation. I did not have the time or the view to check about entrances and exits.
He doesn't know.
Oh,
He didn't find any other places. He says that the Darkling important person is there.
ah, that would be Charm, I guess. Alright, thanks for the translation, Veritas. And good work, you. Eve pats Gazrakul on each head with a finger. Okay,
So,
so I
we
guess
want
in
to
the
try the other doors?
Yeah, exactly.
There are 3 doors to choose from.
Oh, I didn't even see the one that was over here.
Yep, there's one right here.
Yeah, Gauze is just gonna hold on to one of Eve's shoelaces on the boot and just ride along.
Let me open up this one if it's locked.
Alright, that one. It is unlocked.
Hey.
This room has 2 exits above each door, mounted on a wooden plaque. Oh, that's weird how they structured that sentence. This room has 2 exits, period. Above each door, mounted on a wooden plaque, is a severed goblin head with its mouth agape. Other furnishings include a sideboard, 2 cupboards with doors made of wood-framed glass, and a large banquet table covered with plates of half-eaten food and a swarm of feasting flies. Sorry, Cassandra. A chandelier hangs above the table, its tallow candles filling the room with dim, flickering light. 6 mismatched chairs flank the table, 3 chairs per side.
Those aren't either of the heads that we looking for, right?
No. They seem to be just regular goblin heads.
Another gross room, but there's another door.
Huh.
Check it out.
Yeah, let's.
Head over to the other door.
Alright. Is Virgil following them?
Which room did they go down into? Left or right?
This one. And there is this door if you want to open it up.
Let's split the party. It'll be faster to search.
I'll go with this one.
Alright.
I was gonna split it
Oh,
regardless.
shit.
Yep. That door is also unlocked. That one.
Oh, my bad. Fuck. I forgot. There's a process.
This is a dusty, cluttered room. There are several boxes that hang on the wall to either side of the modest bed, with moldering linens.
I wonder if this is where she sleeps, or does she sleep on that? Nah.
You would say that this probably looks like a guest bedroom.
I'm not even gonna bother asking if it looks recently stayed, because it just looks like shit.
It's true. It does look like shit.
But I mean, fuck it, yeah. I will give it a once-over look to see if there's anything that catches my eye.
All right.
That's a little help.
So, does the term shadow box mean anything to anyone?
Yes, I know what that is.
Kind of?
Okay. So, that is what these boxes are. They are shadow boxes.
There's 5 of them.
Most of the boxes contained mummified pixies, pinned to the boards like collections of butterflies. But there is one of them that the glass has been broken and the contents are missing.
Does it look like the glass was broken from the inside or outside? Like, is there glass in the shadow box or, like, sitting on the floor outside of it?
Roll an investigation check. Because it's kind of both.
Okay.
12.
12.
Looks like there's more on the outside than there is on the inside.
Is there anything in this shadow box that may indicate what was possibly in it?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah. Is there anything on the box itself?
There are no labels on these boxes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I will cut to the chase and say that there is nothing else in this room.
Thick.
Sorry.
Something got out. Just walk back to the hallway.
Alright. And Bosh, you were looking at this door, which is also unlocked.
Cool. That looks real fun. That monstrosity.
Alright. That thing, a contraption made of entangled copper tubes, connects to a pot-bellied boiler and a dozen cylindrical containers, which in turn sprout even more tubes that feed into buckets. Barrels are clustered in the southeast corner, and a work table in one corner of the room has bits of copper and metalworking tools strewn across it. Light filters in through the green, diamond-shaped panes of glass set into the window. It also smells... It smells like alcohol in here.
This thing's kind of weird. Looks like they're making booze, but I don't know how these things work.
Is there currently any buckets that have any particular liquid in them?
Yes. They reek of alcohol. This is some strong hooch right here.
Veritas, don't even think about it. Oh, good. Never mind. Anyway.
Just
And I try to inspect the barrels and see what they might be making this strong hooch out of.
Oh,
Go
that's
ahead and
not a
roll.
good laugh.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check, because the
Sure.
barrels are used to store the alcohol in larger quantities, but actually roll this investigation check with advantage, as a funny thing has happened.
That tracks right there.
There's You've definitely never encountered hooch this strong, but there's something familiar about it.
I think against everything we've seen so far, I think this stuff is probably okay.
You think?
Veritas leans in further as you see the sword extending out.
Towards the distillery?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you doing there, buddy?
Looking.
Hmm.
And then, like, slowly goes back to proper sword form.
He pats the flat side of the blade.
You all remember if Sue had any kind of thing like this for sale? Like this seems like way more than. I guess I don't know how much Lorna drinks, but this seems like a lot for just her. Even for just her and her guests.
She could be an alcoholic. Who knows?
Huh. That's a good point, though, Bosch. If that's all alcohol in those barrels. Do these also have Bavlorna's name scrawled onto them?
They do not. But as you get closer, I also want you to make that investigation with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Please do better.
I'll try.
Okay. With a 21. As you get closer to inspect these barrels, you catch a whiff of the alcohol, and it reeks, it stinks, but there's something familiar about it. And you think back, way back, to Gnome Garden and their mushroom wine. This is alcohol distilled from mushrooms.
Oh.
And you do not remember that tasting well.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh god, don't tell Veritas. Eve, like, tilts her head with a surprised expression and then turns around and looks at Veritas and is like, "Man, that stuff smells real strong. Oof, that's quite a rank odor. Probably nothing we want to mess around with."
Is that all you found out?
I mean, it's alcohol. What is there to find out? Oh, look, there's another door over here.
Hey, buddy, I need you clear-minded in case things do go sideways. I can't be really swinging around a limp sword.
Oh god.
Okay.
If things go the way I think they're going to in the back of my mind, and we survive, we'll be back.
On to the next door then?
Let's crack it open.
Alright. Cracking open the door, you see a hallway that leads into a fairly large room. In fact, from what you can see, it looks like a kitchen. And it looks active, as you see a small figure running around the room chasing a pair of vultures.
Whoa. Slowly close the door back. Okay, there's people in there. Maybe we don't want to go that way. That seems to be a well-staffed kitchen with some vultures in it for some
You
reason.
only saw one person.
Okay, that seems to be a staffed kitchen.
I think that's another great reason not to eat anything here. If they have vultures in the kitchen.
Yeah, man, hate it when that happens.
You hear
Infestations of vultures are hard to. Huh?
you hear the faint sound of swearing coming from in there. Bosch, you understand it as bloody freaking vultures! Come back! Damn it!
Whoever is in there might actually appreciate help with the vultures.
I guess so, but then they'll probably shoo us onto the hag's room.
I mean, we could try that other door first and then come back and kind of pretend that we didn't come here already.
Yeah, I like that idea.
It's one
I'm sure the
person
vultures
with
will
a group of us.
Well, what does that mean? We're not gonna
If in-
murder her staff?
No, but we have ways of keeping them still and not going anywhere.
Oh, that seems very aggressive.
I'm pretty sure anyone would agree that us barging in room after room seems aggressive.
Oh well, we were told to look for the lady we have to talk to. So we've just been doing that. That's all. We just have had very, very bad luck with which rooms we checked. Wink, wink.
And we just literally magically found a room that shrinks you to the size of that, pointing towards Gaz. And we need as much time to see if this shit wears off on him or if we have to fix him.
You can always say we accidentally knocked them out.
Or we could just toss him out the window and pretend that he didn't come with us.
Oh God.
See, I'm thinking
you can
worst
swim,
case
right?
scenario, and he needs to be there for that.
Ah, that's true.
If what he says is true, and there is that one person, Charm, was it?
Yeah.
Whatever. If they're in there with a woman that we need to talk to, I feel like Eve, you're good. I mean, you're a really good talker, but 2 versus 1, not in our odds.
Yeah, I agree. That's really not ideal, honestly.
So, like, if worst case scenario, which most likely will happen, we need Gaz there. At full height, at full power. I don't know, maybe he's still at full power, but fuck. We need him.
Yeah. Well,
It is at this
Thing
moment,
is-
Eve,
Oh.
your shoulder starts getting a little heavy.
huh? Oh, ah,
He's in your scarf, right?
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, ah,
Incredible
ah,
Fox, the scarf.
you jeez. Ah, ah, my arm.
As Gazarkul, a bit tangled in your scarf, but has returned to full size.
No, you've got sharp talons. Get off my arm.
Happy lizard!
Well, that person didn't know we were here. Glad to see you at your full height.
We don't have to toss you out the window.
For now.
But seriously, you could swim, right?
Of course.
Are we just having this casual conversation as he's being crushed?
Imagine they
I'm
kinda
not the one
fell off.
standing on her.
Eve is like tapping the floor with one hand in a mercy gesture.
Yes, pardon us.
Yeah, they'll step off.
Oh, jeez. After I let you ride in the comfiest place. Oh. Okay, anyway.
So if, that person didn't know if someone was here before, they probably do now.
Damn vultures!
Might as well just go through that door.
I'm sure it's fine.
Alright, okay, fine. Let's do it. Maybe they'll
And if
appreciate
you
our
don't wanna
help
go
so
first,
much.
I will.
Oh, okay, be my guest.
Remember, what
Alright, I go do it.
if we do something good for someone, then they have to help us too, right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Virgil, as you walk through the door and actually start heading towards it, you see that the person running around is of a shorter, a stout figure with a stained apron. Interesting enough, they're wearing iron boots and a red cap, and have a bloody meat cleaver as they chase around a pair of vultures, speaking obscenities in a language that you are not quite familiar with.
True, I do not know Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing this guy,
It is a gal, actually.
gal, okay. Can I just do
know
a?
there's mustache. Yes.
Can I just do a visual insight check to see if friend or foe?
As you get to there, they actually kind of notice you and just like kind of wave at you, just like, "Come on, help me out!" And that's in common. So,
All right, fine, whatever.
and the two
Oh,
vultures
okay.
flooded around. They're vultures, and you're level 8 characters, so I'm not going to bother.
They're just normal
Nice.
vulture.
They are normal ass vultures.
Oh,
I do the like Veritas just extends and wraps around their neck and pulls them towards me. Do not eat them.
Yeah. And then the second one, just I probe into its mind as I use Mind Sliver. Intelligence save.
For a what is your save DC? 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, they fail. Roll your damage.
10.
Oh.
Its head explodes
oh,
as you kill it twice.
oof.
I haven't seen head pop since the caves and the goblins. Damn.
We haven't overkilled someone like that in a while.
That was a cantrip.
True.
Poor things.
I just
They were just
put them on the
living their
table
best
here
life.
for this guy.
It squawks and struggles, but is no match as the the small figure in a red cap brings the cleaver down and beheads it. Ah, thank you. Now, what are you assholes doing here?
Well, we're the assholes that help you catch fucking dinner, it looks like.
Fair enough. I suppose that means I owe you?
I look at Eve.
Well,
Is it true?
yeah, rule of reciprocity and all that.
Bah,
Yeah, I guess you do.
annoying thing. Hate helping people, especially her. Bitch.
Oh, really? And
Don't
what are
like
you
your
doing
current
here?
employer?
Can't you tell I work here?
Yeah, but why if you're not a fan of the one you're employed under?
Look, there's not a lot of things that go well for someone like me around parts like these. I'm just one red cap.
Do we know about red caps?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check, and I also need... Veritas, I need you to roll me 2d8.
2d8. Okay.
Actually, no,
And-
Magic
just,
was used.
just one. Just 1d8.
A 6.
A 6. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Not worried.
So do we know about red caps?
With a 20, you would know that red caps are some of the nastiest little fey things known. They are vicious murderers that take great joy in the killing and stomping of their enemies. They like to jump up and land on people or kick them with their iron boots. They are horrible little things.
Oof.
And this one is having a conversation with you. So count your lucky stars that it doesn't seem to be able to... Doesn't seem to... Want isn't the right word, but it doesn't seem to be able to hurt you. It definitely looks like it wants to hurt you.
Oh, good.
In fact, it probably wants to hurt everyone.
Feelings mutual.
Ah. Well, I mean... Sorry to hear that you're not a fan of your working situation.
Yes, I still owe you for something, so I guess go ahead and ask for something.
Maybe you want to ask where that guy's head
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. We're curious. We heard of something that Ms. Bavlorna has taken into her possession. What's funny?
Well, it's funny because if it's something of her possessions, that means it's upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yes, she has a little treasure room.
Oh, a treasure room. Oh, okay.
Yes, no one's allowed in.
Interesting. All right. Well, fair enough. I guess. In the meantime, your favor to us could be to just, go about your business and pretend you never saw us. Okay?
You don't like her either, do you?
I got a question for you.
I might have an answer.
You're working here because you have no other option, right? Like,
That's correct.
you don't like your boss at all.
Correct. And I'm getting the sense that neither do you.
I don't like this place. Anyways. If things are gonna go the way I pictured in my head, I said if calm down,
Go on.
Thanks, Cap.
Yep.
If things are gonna go the way I think they are, I think you'll know what I want my favor to be of you, and you'll appreciate it.
I think I do, but unfortunately I would not be able to appreciate it. Not like that, anyway. If you mean to stand against her, though, I can give you a bit of information for free, if only for my own amusement. I can tell you what she's allergic to. As her chef, it is my job to know such things.
What the heck? Be allergic to stuff? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one.
Yes. She is allergic to widdershins.
Widdershins?
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
Oh, that's this. And the little red cap starts running in a counterclockwise circle very tightly. A very tight counterclockwise circle. And then stops. That is a widdershin. Yes, it causes her to go into a sneezing fit. It's hilarious. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to do it in front of her anymore, as she got quite upset.
Well, that is... That is a very interesting and amusing piece of information. Appreciate it.
Give her a few cuts for me, will you?
Well, if it comes to that.
That'd be the best way to repay me.
Oh, you said you were giving it for free there, sir. Ma'am, sorry.
Free as in it won't be anything out of your way. But you'll soon learn. There's nothing free here in the Feywild.
Fucking knew it. I told you all.
That's true. That's true. Yep.
Alright, well, have fun making dinner.
Oh, I will. And with gleeful pleasure, starts carving up the vultures. She is covered in blood and seems to be relishing it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, she's relishing that shit, I guess.
I'm here. I just forgot to move the token.
Gotcha. Didn't know if you were doing some
I'm-
sneaky snake stuff.
I'm just going to check and see if this door is unlocked.
It is unlocked. Do you open it?
I crack it to see if I hear anything.
You crack it open and you do not hear anything.
Slowly open it.
You open it wide and you see 3 cages hanging over a balcony, and trapped inside one of the cages is a satyr who smiles at you and says, "Oh, hello there."
Hi.
Ah, yes, hello. Yes. Fine weather, isn't it? By the way, he's butt-ass naked.
You seem rather cheerful for being in the position you're in.
Oh, yeah, well, everything's going to work out, I think. You know, things always do. Even in some of the most horrible things that could happen. Like, I don't know, clothes get stolen by herring guns, you chase after them, get captured by said Harengun, sent to Hag. But you know, I think everything's gonna turn out all right. See, I already have a very nice conversation partner now.
I don't know about that, but one, he kind of peers over the edge. You're like 3 stories up in a cage, naked, for the world to see.
Yep.
And you think things are gonna get better?
Yes.
You have one of the biggest sunny dispositions ever.
Thank you.
Not necessarily a compliment. So you just gonna hang out in there, or do they got plans for you? Are you gonna be like the second main course or something?
I've heard something like that.
So, what were in the other cages, if you know, just out of curiosity?
Oh, I believe I was enjoying a nap, but I think I heard something clawing and scratching in one of them. As you look at the other cages, you can see that there is what looks to be dried blood at the bottom of them.
Probably from the red cap. Right. Is there any way that I can see of getting him out of that cage, or her? I don't know.
This one is a him. And
Okay.
you can see that there is a lock on the cage. As for getting the cage down, it looks kind of heavy.
I'll be right back. I think I got someone
Oh,
for the
wait.
job.
Reading, there's a crank on the attached to the railing that you can use to bring it back. To at least bring the cage
Okay.
back to not being above the lake.
Yeah, I will crank it to where it's over the platform or in a safe-ish area,
Mm-hmm.
and go back inside and be like, Bosch.
Huh?
Yeah, someone needs your help specifically out here. They're trapped in a cage.
Okay.
Oh, hello there. I'm meeting all sorts of friends today.
Hi.
Yep, this is my good buddy. He's strong and, well, he's ridiculously strong.
Ah, well, a pleasure to meet you. Name's Vansel.
I'm Bosch.
Good to meet you, Bosch.
I didn't get that far with him. Good job. You guys are on a first name basis. Already beating me there, Bosch. Good for you. I was thinking you could just
What's
like
the deal?
bust them out. Well, there's a lock. I don't see a key. You're hella strong. Putting one to one together.
I mean, want to set people free, but also, is this a good idea? I mean,
You're not
Pencil,
gonna
you
try to betray
to
us
get out of
or
there,
kill
right?
us or anything.
Oh, I don't know. I think things will work out. If you want to release me, release me. If not, oh well.
Try to be subtle with Virgil, like,
he didn't promise not to betray us, and did he actually ask you to get him out, or say in any way that he's not where he wants to
No, I
be?
just figured it'd be. I don't know. I'm kind of like banking on that gift shit that Eve keeps throwing around. Of if I help someone, they owe me. kind of banking on that right now, honestly.
Hey, Pencil.
Yeah?
Are you in there?
It could be a bit roomier, but I think I'm finding my groove.
Okay, but
Oh,
why
his
are you in
his
there?
clothes got stolen, and the Harringtons, he chased after him. Dumb move on his part. They captured him, and they gave him to the hag.
That's the story.
Sounds pretty weird to me.
I mean, we literally got here in a building that had feet.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about weird again? Because there's a slew of shit I can throw at you that we've seen.
Vansel, are you gonna be happy if we let you out?
Oh, I'm sure, and I'll be happy wherever I am. But if you feel so inclined to let me out, I think it'll be a good idea.
I look
Inside
back
check, fuck
to the
it.
group
Sure.
inside, just like
I
Insight
don't know. He seems pretty happy.
23.
Woo!
This man doesn't have a care in the world. Nothing can bring this guy down. This guy
He's
could be on
just a really optimistic man.
this guy could be on a spit roast and still be in awe of the
Fucking
sunset.
lord. I think that's what the... Never mind, I think there is something wrong with this fucking guy. Trying to fucking spit roast and be like, that's a beautiful sunset.
Wow, I don't know if that's less scary or much scarier than the alternative of he's fucking with us.
I'd much rather go fight that hag now than set this man free. He's just a really nothing brings this guy down at all. Nothing.
Yeah, with that high of an insight, it is so bad that it will likely be his end.
Oof. Poor buddy.
I don't think this guy could hurt a dead butterfly.
I mean, if it's that much, why do they even bother putting him in a cage?
Oh, he's gonna be next meal. I point towards the other cages that have the blood stain.
And you
I
look
think
back
this
in the
is there.
kitchen to the gleefully mad red cap just slicing into these vultures.
I look at Bosch. This is their air quotations pantry.
Okay, we're good to go then.
I smashed the lock.
Alright, roll an athletics check.
Okay.
Does anyone help
I
you?
will slap him on the back and give him guidance, and I will assist.
Alright, guidance and
Since I'm
help.
the only one there.
So that's advantage and plus a d4.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Three.
You're pulling it and pulling. Oh, does Guy Circle have something?
No, just staying easy.
Pulling and pulling and pulling, and it kind of stretches a little bit, but does not come off. 23 was not high enough.
Oh.
That's a tough lock.
Not for athletics, anyway. Ooh, good try.
Guess your dinner.
Guess I am.
Any of you got anything?
This is why you need Veritas. Swing me.
Alright, fine, fuck it. I'll try and break the lock by physically hitting it.
Roll to attack, I guess. Unless Veritas has a different idea.
Yeah, that's what he said. Swing him. I'm swinging him.
Yeah.
All right, swing away.
So this is my attack roll, right? That's what we're going off of?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. It's been a minute, okay?
I'm a +2 sword. Right?
You're a +1 sword that has the ability to use his magic to get it to +2.
Right. Okay.
But that would be a spell slot. Well, you hit the lock.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
It's not actually that much damage. Were you... I suppose I should have asked, were you one-handing or two-handing him?
It's always one hand. I have a shield.
Gotcha. So, Veritas, you clang into the lock, and you kind of reverberate a little bit, kind of shaking, the
Wang.
kind of thing. And you put a dent in it, but you feel like it might have put a dent in you. You don't take any damage, but
Did you have something planned, or did you just want to see if that worked?
Plan?
You told me to swing you. I was going on faith. You had something up your sleeves.
Why would I have something up my sleeves? I don't have sleeves.
Actually, you do when you're in a certain form.
Not right now.
Well, I can't say up your sheath because you don't like sheaths.
No, they're bad.
Alright, we gotta get this guy out. Alright, I don't feel comfortable with leaving him for dinner at least. I'm gonna go back in and just yell at everyone. Eve!
Huh?
Need your assistance.
Okay, hang on, I'm coming.
Not enough space through the balcony.
What the hell? You're in my hand, my guy. You're not taking up an actual square.
Just gotta make it look nicer. Open up the balcony.
Eve is talking to the red cap.
uh-huh.
And it's like, so this is her dinner, right?
Uh-huh. Cut.
Oh, okay. Would you mind if I took a couple of pieces of this? I think I have an idea that might help you. You know.
Still cutting up the pieces.
Oh, good. All right, great. I'll take that as a yes. You know,
All right.
because this is to help out with what you asked about.
So you reach and take a piece of vulture?
Very quickly attempt to snatch them.
Cool. Roll a dex save.
Yep.
There goes your hand.
Oh shit, wait, hang on. Okay, there we go. Oh, that could have been better.
A 13. You go in, try and reach for one of the pieces, but it's kind of stuck to the bone, and you see the cleaver come down and stop just shy of your hand.
Huh.
Move.
Haha. Oh, okay. Take her hand away.
Mm-hmm. You are able to get a piece of vulture meat, though.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
And they go back to chopping.
Okay, enjoy. Good to see someone who likes their work. Okay, what were you guys talking about?
Eve,
Oh, Lord!
Vanstil, Vanstil, Eve.
Oh, hello there.
Eve, like, covers her eyes and waves. Hi there, random sir. I don't know. What?
My name's Vansel. Pleasure to meet you.
Ansel. Oh, nice to make your acquaintance.
Right. He is standing upright, and he's got his hands on his hips. He also has zero shame.
Yeah. Yeah, that tracks.
But he is a satyr.
He is a satyr.
So it's PG-13.
Okay, alright, well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'd shake your hand, but I'm a bit occupied.
Yeah, no, that's okay, me too. Why, what's going on here, guys?
He's a main course 2, and I am not comfortable with that. And I've already told Bosch, because Bosch was kind of hesitant to get him out, but he tried. Yeah, this guy couldn't hurt a dead butterfly, so let's try and get him out of here.
Are you sure?
I leaned down to Eve. 100%.
The way the fog rolls off of the lake really is beautiful.
See what I mean?
Oh. Well, shite.
The guy's sitting in a cage, butt naked, ready to be eaten. And he just said the fog was fucking beautiful.
Huh. Okay, alright. Point taken. That does not solve the problem of the fact that there is a locked cage in our way. I don't know about you fellas, but I can't pick locks to save my life or anyone else's.
A crazy idea here. Gazra, cool. When you got all tiny and stuff, all of your stuff got small too, right? Lots of toys, but not words.
Something weird's happening with your audio, Josh. Real weird.
Or cat problems. Maybe?
Working on it. Are we good?
There you go.
Got that, yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, everything before that was like thumps.
Yeah, no, Mike's being weird today.
Oh
no. They said, yes, technically.
What if... I mean, I'll volunteer to do it this time. What if one of us goes down that hall and gets tiny, and then puts something that wouldn't fit inside a lock normally, and we just wait for it to get big again?
Ooh.
You want to tiny bosh the lock?
I mean, I could also try and just climb in and see if I can open it, but I don't know if I'll be strong enough when I'm that little.
That's a really smart idea, Bosch. I think that'll do the trick.
Actually, that kind of gives me an idea, but it's not up to me, really.
What?
Hey, buddy. You can be many shapes and sizes and different forms, right?
Uh-huh.
You think you could just be the key to the lock?
Is a key a weapon?
Anything's a weapon if you use enough strength behind it.
Then I could be a key.
Blade.
How does a key work?
I don't know, I'm hearing typing, so I'm assuming he's like, you cannot be a fucking key.
No, I'm just in the back of my mind. The Kingdom Hearts theme starts playing.
Keyblade.
I wasn't going Keyblade. I was actually going to be like, just get amorphous a little bit, go inside the lock, feel the lock, just not turn. But I mean, we can try Keyblade too. Fuck.
Dagger.
Remember, Veritas takes things very literally.
All right, then you're literally going to turn yourself into a key. Just get a. I don't even know if it's going to work. Fuck it.
You see it start to condense and turn smaller as it turns into the most generic-looking key you could imagine,
No.
with two little slots, like two little protrusions.
I will attempt to insert said key to lock and try to unlock this fucking thing.
All right. Veritas, roll a dex check to try to pick the lock with yourself.
All right,
And
straight roll it is.
and sure, you're proficient.
Guidance.
Sure, you're proficient. You're
I'm
proficient
using
with
guidance
yourself.
on Veritas because he needs all the help.
I can have my proficiency with this.
Yes, you're proficient with yourself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is a 17.
That's a 17. I'll be fucking damned, it worked.
Oh my god!
Bosh with the big
you just
brain.
you just kind of feel around and click. Oh, that is a useful sword. It pushes the door open.
Virgil is fucking stunned.
Hey, that worked.
Oh, Tom.
Ha.
Well, be
Well,
back up.
Literally just staring at the lock.
Goes to shake your hand. Goes to shake your hand, Virgil. Thank you very much. And then walks into the room with the kitchen, and then just starts looking around.
Uh-huh. Just look over at Eve. I pulled that out of my ass. I didn't expect that to work.
That was pretty impressive. Good teamwork. Brainstorming. Good work, guys.
Wow. And he just walked in like it was a Sunday stroll. Okay.
How's the red cap looking about this development?
The red cap actually takes the meat that they are carrying and goes into this room here.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Vansel is ransacking some cupboards. He pulls out there's something he pulls out. A grease-stained tablecloth, and then wraps it around himself to act as a robe, and also pulls out a bottle of wine and just chugs the whole damn thing.
Oh my god.
Refreshing.
Maybe he's just a happy drunk.
Well, let's go.
Let's go.
Where are you going?
Go where?
Oh, I don't know. Where are you guys going?
Well, we have an appointment here with the person that lives here.
Ah,
Yeah, you know, the one
There's
you were
a,
gonna be fed to.
okay.
If you want, though, if you go downstairs out of the cottage, there's a raft. Alright? Little skid. There's a Harrington there. Don't worry, he ain't gonna do shit to you. Just say, we sent you, and you have a talking buddy. You can talk his ears completely off if you want.
A compelling offer, but I think I will decline. The lot
I
of
mean,
you,
this is the
the lot
people
of
that
you
stole your
seem,
clothes.
the lot of you seem far more interesting than a Harrington.
Oh, well,
But this could be one of the Harrigans that stole your clothes.
And?
My guy, you need clothes. You can't just walk around naked. We're all uncomfortable right now.
I believe this robe says otherwise. Kind of gestures to himself, wearing this grease-stained tablecloth. This will suit me.
The satyr, Virgil says. This is a great idea, Virgil says.
Well, here's the thing, sir. The person we're about to go have a chat with, that
Hey,
chat, that chat might wind up not going well. So I don't know if you want to be around for that conflict, because that's potentially gonna get really, really terribly dangerous and messy. We certainly wouldn't be comfortable putting you in harm's way like that.
There's this blank, dopey stare on his face.
Buddy. Ugh.
The key looks at him. Mind
you can
link.
become a sword anytime you want. I am not fighting a hag with a key. Just saying.
All right, you have mind
Well,
linked. You have mind linked with the satyr.
There's nothing in there, is there?
Actually, there is. You feel. It feels like the warmth of a nice sunny day. Not a rain cloud in the sky for this guy.
This motherfucker. He is literally like dopey and happy of the seven dwarfs.
Protect.
I like this guy. Can we keep him?
I envy you, sir.
Oh, don't be envy of me.
Oh,
Be envy of this
Nevertheless.
wondrous world that we live in,
whew.
and all that it has to offer. Such wonderful things.
Oh, fucking.
It is pretty cool.
Let's send him down the hallway.
Oh God, that's not.
Alright. And as you've found this newfound friend and continue your search throughout the home of Bevlorna Brightstraw, the first hag of 3, that is where we will end tonight's session.